from me to you, thank you for joining my closet.
Oh gosh, how about that for a thumbnail?
It's time for a thrift haul. This is over the last couple of weeks.
We've got a bit of work to do. Good luck to you and to me. Woohoo! Let's go!
I got my tight stuff on underneath here and I am ready. Are you? Let's get going. Dresses, shirts and pullovers, skirts and shorts. Hey, look at this beauty. How weird is this? It's weird. There's anatomy on the back.
Anatomy, hello.
That is weird. But kind of awesome. Just don't fall. Now you've got most of me covered. That's not going to help nothing. Come to me. You got to get lower. Now you're seeing all kinds of things on my piano. Ignore the pile on the piano. I've been busy. Busy making you videos. All is good in the hood. All is good. Everything I do it for you. Come on!
Why don't I test these things out before I start videoing?
We got it. Yes. Okay. Weird skirt. I love it. It's going on my weird clothing, like stash. Oh, you want something really weird and funky? You guys know I love vintage. So now let me show you a proper vintage tag. Have a look so that you seal it into your brains when you want to know when. You see, it's been embroidered on and it's got like a weird this. It doesn't have a size 10, 8, whatever. Okay, interesting. It's got an extra little button and it then tells us it's polyester and a few little things there. From the 1990s, 1980s. Look how nicely it's been like sewn onto the back there. Hey. This is bright, but you need to bear with me. Have a look at that. Everybody needs a cable knit. Nice oatmeal color, and it's from Cotton On Knitwear. That also looks very vintagey. But probably not. Look how old this is. That's like Cotton On, but it's like gone rogue. Cotton On gone rogue. Don't be fooled. Just because it's made at Cotton On doesn't mean it's all cotton. But does it look nice? It's nice and light. I'm not going to pull my ponytails out. Come on, guys. This. Look. Is this a winner? Look at this detail here. I'm still going to be doing a video. Maybe after this if I've got the energy. On what to thrift. How to find quality. What different materials are and what you want and what blends you want and why polyester from the 1950s and 60s, for instance, this dress is so much better and we still want these than the polyester from nowadays. Have a look at this one. This is another vintage piece from Topics. For goodness sake, when last was Topics around? I don't know. I'd have to look that up. And look, it doesn't have a... They say if you really want to see if something's vintage, it doesn't have a label, a care label. It just has this. Tells you how much around that bustier area, and there's nothing else. That's vintage for you. I'll be trying this one on. But as vintage as it is, look. The pleats are still in it. The pleats. How? After so many washes, are the pleats still there? Because it's polyester, and it's proper polyester. Yes, sirree, Bob. Look at the front of that. Woo! Can't wait to show you that. So, we happy with this? Yes. Guys, I think that could be some sort of polyester in here. Because look at what it did to my hair. It made me hair static.
Oh gosh, how about that for a thumbnail?
I think I might have to shave my head with these type of videos. Because, or just wear a swimming cap. I could wear a swimming cap. That would look good, hey? Yes, and it's easy to put things on. This vintage. Vintage, vintage, look at that. I don't know what it says, but it looks cool. And all it has on it is 38 or a 97 centimeter. It does have the care instructions on the back, but I mean, this is a tag of authenticity. Someone decided to fix this hole, right? With red. Anyway, can't see it from the outside. Okay, let's go all basketball, sports girl. Let's see how I like this already. Oh, crop time. Cropped time. I will be cropping that. Yes. All right, the hair. Let's just get the hair to calm down. Look at that. I like it. Vintage, baby, vintage. If I have not convinced you yet, stop shopping new. Another vintagey piece here. Okay, that doesn't look vintage at all. This is definitely the Chinesey rubbish. But I thought this looked epic. This is so retro. These colors, this brown and turquoise and beige and orange. This looked like a vibe. How weird and interesting is that? But I like the back. And you can just tie that in. Oh, that's pretty. With a nice necklace. And this doesn't work. Remember what I said, like what I really hate. So dangly, like something, a drawstring is meant to draw things in, and this one is not. Now I would wear something nice and high-waisted with this top. High-waisted pair of pants, but not this skirt. What's happening here? What do we have? H&M is good. 100% viscose. The Chinese lied to me. If I haven't explained it to you yet, I buy online, I thrift from South African cupboards. And I don't know what you guys have it on your side, thread up and stuff. This, we call it Yaga. You know, there's a story of Yaga. She's an old lady, a nasty old little lady. Hansel and Gretel, the story of Hansel and Gretel, where there's a person, where a lady or something, where they go and then the lady tries to cook them and then they run away. I think the legend of Baba Yaga is from something like that. But she's also known as very wise and full of, she teaches wisdom to women. If you haven't read Women Who Run with the Wolves, where have you been? I'm going to get it. This, I'm still going to do a video on this book. This book changed my life. But I digress. Let's just see what's happening with this top. You know, this is very pretty with a nice flowy skirt. That would work. I mean, this is these little cuffs here. Don't know if I like the color, but what's your opinion? I don't think it's bad. It's very nice. Patterns don't line up, which means it's cheap, but we will see. You're not always going to win. Pull and Bear has come my way. Look, this looks quite old and worn, but look how cool this is. I have recently started looking for Pull and Bear things because I bought a dress from them. I had never heard of Pull and Bear, Pull the Bear, whatever. And then when I bought this stuff, I was just like, this stuff is incredible. It's stunning quality manufacturing and everything. Look at this. You put it on and it looks amazing. You see, you could wear something like that and then you're going to just look like a party. You're going to look like you're ready for an encounter with a bear in the Canadian Rockies. Stick to the plan. This one is by Marismia Duty. Made in Tunisia. How often do you see that? Now, is this silk? We will never know. Are the patterns lining up? Yes, look. Look at that. Those are all lining up. Look how it's French seams. Everybody, we have French seams. This is a quality piece. This, of course. How does it wear? Wow. Okay. Look how nicely it sits. Buttons. A paisley. I love this square little section. What do we see at the back? Anything of interest? It feels very loose and oh yes, this brings me joy. I don't have any nice denim shorts, so I bought myself some. It smells like vintage. No, it looks Chinesey to me. Oh no, look at this, guys. It's plasticky. I will be taking this off. We will only know when we put it on if it was worthy. That's not bad. They look, whoopsie, almost fell there. They look nice. They look good. Okay, and then I put my little shirt in. Look at that. I can do a little sleevey thing. You can see my head, you think? I like them. You know what I also like is this. Look, it's got like this extra little detail here. That's pretty cool. Oh, and look here. They have like an inner. This is obviously made quite well. And look here. The pockets are. You see? This is definitely silk. From me to you, thank you for joining my closet. Good garden of peaches. My grandmother used to say that. I wonder where that came from. Instead of good God, she wanted to be more appropriate around the children. So she said, good garden of peaches. Los Angeles. Anything Los, I think it looks good. Montour, Los Angeles. That's cute. Okay, what do we think? Oh, that's pretty. That's very pretty. Look at this back here. This here. What do you think? Front. Cute. The back. Can you see the back? Yes. No. Cute. Kimono type thing. Cotton on body. Cotton on body. In other words, I think it's meant to be like a nightgown. This type of stripe, neutral and closet essentials. You see the vision I had for this? Yes, this brings me joy. You will stay. I'm always looking for good vintage men's cotton long sleeve button-ups. But it's a nice navy one. When it's got this many labels and it's not plasticky, it's more materially, then I think it's important. 90% cotton, 96% cotton and 4% elastine. Now that is rocking. They even give you extra buttons. Now you know. This will be a staple. Navy button-up. Versatile. Thank you, men, for having men's shirts. They are so comfortable. They are so easy breezy. Oh, this feels good on my skin. Yes? Yes. Good. Let's look at the back. Nothing to see here really, but you can see. The cotton is good quality. It's got a very fine, what do you call it? Thread count is very high. Look at this button. Now that's another way you can see quality. The buttonhole is very nicely finished and done. I've been on a journey of discovering the art of clothing making. I'm here to teach you how to thrift sensibly. This was a sensible buy. Tommy Hilfiger, so we know this is a great brand. And it's the old Tommy Hilfiger. At the back, it's got that V there, beautifully made. Look at these buttonholes. Okay? They even added different color thread. Look at the way this has been stitched on the inside. You cannot see an edge to this. They've done French seams here. Even on the front. This is quality. Everything is straight. The threads are lined up straight. And on the inside, can you see any open? No, look at the inside of this top. Nothing is left open. Everything has been closed off. Look, even the shoulders have been French seamed. You are quality. It's just an example of good quality seams. Double button. Look at the buttonholes. Another third button there. Can't go wrong with vintage. I'd say this is possibly 1980s, 1990s at the latest. Soft, so soft. Let's have a look at the back of it. Beautiful, beautiful. Vintage, I think I paid 50 rands. That is absolute craftsmanship. Look at the sides. And the seam on the sides is not, it does have that, but look how nicely it's been finished off there. See that? Look at that cool little, and they the way they sewed it with French seams. Sure, you're a winner. It's not always the name brand. Certainly is not the name brands after 2001. Look for vintage name brands. Look for Tommy Hilfiger. Look for all of them, but they must be before the 2000s if possible. And this is another vintage find. Look at this vintage label. Vintage. Okay, there are no care instructions on how to look after this garment. It says Miss Duval Origins. Who knows who that is? Look at the way this has been made. Look at this. The double stitch there. Look at these button press on. Excellent quality. Very good quality. Hard. I would say stainless steel, definitely. Buttons. Look at the inside. There is no, it's been French seamed or whatever. There's no, the only place you start seeing where your overlocker has gone is on the inside over there. But they finished it off so nicely over here. Look at that collar. Oh, it's a thing of beauty. Let's look at the shoulders even. What's happening on the inside of these sleeves? Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Look how the seams are perfect, even with ribbed stretch material. Perfectly straight there. Look at the detail on the pockets. They've added there's nothing open. Look at that. We've got it's been folded over and sewn somehow. Who knows? From the inside, I think. And then they sewed it all together. Look, here's the pocket. Can you pull the pocket out? No, you can't pull the pocket out because it's been sewn down on the bottom. This is what I'm talking about. Quality. You can't see anything on the inside. It's been closed off as well. Let's put you on. Oh, it feels so good. This is cotton. And it's old because it smells interesting. Now I feel like it's Christmas time. It's Christmas time. Oh, this is a win. This is 100%. Oh, 2 of them are missing. But that's not a problem because I know how to do that. You know, this V is very 80s. You getting me? Can you remember those women that had these V sort of dresses with these big, puffy shoulder pads? Look at that. Hiya! Beautiful. That almost looks a bit better. Imagine a nice white t-shirt, black t-shirt underneath. We've got this going on. That down the back. The quality of craftsmanship, look at that, is just, when they made clothes, they made them good. Look at those straight seams. The way this one ends, so beautifully. Oh, thank you for gracing me with your presence. Guys, wow. Wow. Some wins, some misses, but certainly more wins than losses here. Stay tuned. I will probably do one of these thrift hauls maybe once a week. So if you like this type of thing, this crazy, then pick me, subscribe to me, and then you can learn more about the crazy world of Lindy. And it's crazy. See you soon.